What happens when the icons of the Octagon step into the spotlight of Hollywood? Walking on the red carpet, chased by the paparazzi, and having a lavish lifestyle. Everyone once dreamed of becoming an actor, and these fights are actually the luckiest human beings on the planet to be starring in a blockbuster. Today, we're plunging headfirst into the untamed jungle of UFC legends attempting acting careers.
It's about time! That's what!
Get ready for everything from performances that will leave you questioning the very fabric of cinema to others that are so bad they might make you wish you could just hit delete on the whole experience. It's a wild ride through the world where some heroes shine and others, well, let's just say they should probably stick to throwing punches instead of lines. We've got flying kicks, emotional scripts, weird cameos, and more side quests than a Marvel multiverse. So grab your popcorn and maybe a mouth guard, because this is From Knockouts to Blockbusters, the wild acting journeys of UFC legends. Let's set the scene. You're a UFC champion, you've been punched in the face thousands of times. You're a household name, but now you want to conquer a different arena, the movie screen. Why? Maybe it's the money, maybe it's the fame, or maybe, just maybe, it's because throwing fake punches is a lot safer than real ones. But don't get it twisted, the leap from cage to camera is not as easy as it looks. Let's start with the fan favorite Conor McGregor, the notorious one. I was impressed by his acting. His role in this movie felt like he was just being himself, drinking, misbehaving, and not caring at all. It was a perfect fit for him, and I would give his performance a solid 10 out of 10.
Good idea. You're gonna kill me now? I thought we had to be friends first.
The man whose left hand has done more damage than Twitter trolls. In 2024, he made his Hollywood debut in the Roadhouse remake, starring opposite Jake Gyllenhaal, and let me tell you, it's exactly what you'd expect. Loud, chaotic, and weirdly entertaining. Critics were split. Some said he's a natural, others said he's just being himself, and honestly, they're both right.
I like to say Jake has had 75 movie shots, or 76 I think. I've had 75, 76 bar fights. So we kind of blended it together and we bounced off each other and we made a classic.
It's not acting, it's Conor turned up to 11, which might be the best version of him.
So, what do you need?
Ronda Rousey was the first female UFC megastar. She kicked the door open for women's MMA and walked through it like a boss.
And it's over! Ronda Rousey continues to amaze me! Oh, I'm desperately trying to survive!
Oh, she's gonna break it.
It's over! Rousey has done it!
Ronda, and a big throwdown. Can she do it right here? It's all over!
Lands a nasty elbow in the clinch here.
And again. Looking to finish it.
Then, in 2014, she walked onto a film set.
She's the bouncer.
In The Expendables 3, she was cast alongside Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, aka the Mount Rushmore of punch-you-in-the-face movies. And you know what? She held her own. Then came Furious 7, where she battled Michelle Rodriguez in a glass-shattering brawl that felt like Fast and Furious meets WrestleMania. But while Ronda's fight scenes were fire, her acting, was still finding its rhythm.
Would you believe I knocked him out with my charm?
You need that charming. Thank God you showed up. These parties bore me to death.
Let's just say she's got the physicality down, the dramatic pauses, still loading.
Couldn't last 30 seconds with me if your life depended on it. I could really hurt you, Turtle.
So, I last 30 seconds, you let me take you out on a proper date.
Last 60 seconds and I'll let you
How much time?
George St-Pierre, aka GSP, wasn't just a champion, he was a tactician. In the cage, he was like a Canadian Batman.
And St-Pierre, down he goes! He got him! Waiting a lot of chances!
His own. Oh!
Big kick!
guess what? Marvel noticed.
Big fan of superhero. I started reading it when I was a kid, and it's my first experience as an actor. I'm a professional athlete, so it was a very fun experience, and hopefully it won't be the last. It was a lot of fun doing it, and especially playing a villain, because every day I tried to be a good role model, but now I was able to play a bad guy, so it was fun.
GSP played Batroc the Leaper in Captain America the Winter Soldier, facing off with none other than Chris Evans, and the fight choreography, legit. GSP didn't just look good, he delivered lines in French accented menace. No cringe, no awkward pauses.
Voyais que tu étais plus qu'un bouclier.
He even made a return in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, not just a cameo, but a recurring villain. Respect. But we truly miss GSP in the Octagon more than for his movies.
Alors maintenant, Power Broker, tu vas devoir me payer 4 fois ce que tu me devais.
Not every fighter walks into a film set and crashes through walls. Some sneak in with unexpected charm.
Alright, come on.
Did you just kick me, bro?
Take Donald Cowboy Cerrone, a real-life cowboy with 38 wins and an IMDb page longer than his win streak.
Kick will take. Oh, that's it. It's over. It's over. Head kick knockout. Beautiful. Donald Cerrone. They're looking for the finish. Beautiful. That's it. That's right. Yeah. He went high. He went high. You gotta go. Yeah. Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
He appeared in The Harder They Fall and Spencer Confidential, showing real grit and, shockingly, timing.
Took you long enough.
He doesn't overact, he just shows up, does the thing, and walks off like a dusty legend.
So you started Terror on the Prairie with the Daily Wire. How different was that transitioning to like a full-time lead actor role?
Gina called me and offered me the role. I was like, yes, I can play a cowboy.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love it. And you know, just to get movies, what I want to do after this, I want to transition into being a famous movie star. So she's helping with that tremendously. And it's very hard for a director or anybody to put their name on me. Like, oh man, he's just like a dumb hillbilly. Like, how could he possibly act? You know, in this industry, you can't get seen without work, and you can't get work without being seen, right? Yeah. So it was cool. I'm so glad the Daily Wire was like, yes, we're gonna go with Gina. We're gonna give you a shot, and hopefully I didn't let anybody down.
Then we have Randy Couture, OG UFC Hall of Famer and a mainstay in the Expendables franchise.
What's the problem?
Who gives what the problem is? We got enough problems right here of our own. We don't get rid of those first, they're gonna get rid of us.
He doesn't speak much, he lets the fists do the talking, which honestly works.
Tell me if this is true, that Randy, if all of you guys, you got a big muscular cast, everybody that can take care of themselves, but I heard you saying on Letterman that if it came down to it, all you guys in one room, clear-cut winners right there. Is that true?
Without a doubt. Probably all at the same time. It's true. I mean, I watched him airmail 250-pound stuntman 4 or 5 feet off the ground 6, 7 times until they were just begging for more. No one wanted to get near him, and he's not trying.
Here's the problem. Hollywood loves to typecast. If you're an MMA fighter, chances are you'll be cast as the muscle, the bodyguard, the silent thug who gets roundhouse kicked into a wall. Look at Francis Ngannou, one of the scariest men alive. In F9, he shows up, looks intimidating, says maybe 4 words.
Putain, tu vas tous nous tuer!
Not all of us.
Talent, tons. Screen time, not so much. And what about Kamaruusman? He had a blink and you'll miss it role in Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
These men should be ashamed to show their faces.
Watch your tone, Jabari.
He's a welterweight goat, but in movies, just a cool cameo.
Oh, it's amazing. And this is one thing that I wonder too, because when I go out there and compete and you see some of these fans that are really into it, and so to come out here and see these fans dressed up, I mean, their kids already looking like Neymar out there, and I'm impressed. I just can't wait for them to see this movie in the world to see this movie.
Typecasting gives fighters exposure, but it also limits their growth. You're only as memorable as your best punchline or your best punch. Let's talk about the grind. Acting isn't just reading lines and flexing. It takes retakes, emotional vulnerability, and yes, some very real rejection. Ronda Rousey admitted she had to go back to square one, literally taking acting classes and learning to express emotions without head kicking someone. And many fighters struggle with that shift. In the cage, your instincts matter. On camera, you have to pause, feel, deliver, hit the emotional beats, not just opponents. It's a new kind of muscle memory, and not every fighter is built for it. So why do they keep trying? Simple. Brand power. A Hollywood credit opens doors. Sponsors love it. New fans discover fighters through film. And when the gloves are hung up, the acting gig might be their next paycheck. Conor, Ronda, and GSP used Hollywood to extend their shelf life. Cowboy Cerrone is slowly building a Western film career. And even Francis Ngannou is now signed to major agencies in both sport and entertainment. This is more than a side hustle. It's a legacy move. Let's do a quick check-in. Ronda Rousey left WE, now focused on family and producing, still acting occasionally. Conor McGregor, Roadhouse blew up, and rumor has it more roles are in the pipeline. GSP, still beloved in the Marvel fandom. Possible return to the MCU? Never say never. Francis Ngannou signed to PFL, starring in more action roles post-fighting. Donald Cerrone, building his own movie projects, also owns a ranch because of course he does. So what did we learn? UFC fighters in Hollywood is like pineapple on pizza. It shouldn't work, but sometimes it really does. Some crush it, some crash and burn, but all of them stepped out of their comfort zone, took a shot, and left a mark, even if it was just a roundhouse-shaped dent in a wall. So next time you see a fighter on screen, give him a chance. Who knows? That knockout artist might just be your new favorite actor. Who's your favorite MMA fighter turned actor? Comment below and hit that like button if you want a part 2. Subscribe for more combat meets cinema breakdowns. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Sportskeeda MMA for more fight stories and hot takes, and drop your thoughts in the comments section below.